Alright, so welcome back everyone to the Illinois Man 601 channel. And here we are with the very new first person view. And today, as you can see, the package has finally came in. Amtrak 510, a B40 8W has officially landed. Obviously, I had to put it right next to BNSF 517, which is also a B40 8W. And, of course, that CSX engine, because this box right here, that CSX engine right there, number 890, is that guy. So, with all that being said, let's take a closer look into what it is we have going on here. First of all, you're probably wondering why I don't have it in the box. Well, when I got the box, this was all torn in, like that. And the engine actually fell out of the box. That box right over there is what it came into, and it looks like the seller tried putting this box into there at an angle, and one way or another, the engine fell out of the box during shipping. So, thankfully, I'm assuming it fell out because this is broke. I don't know if it was like that when the seller had it, but the point is it fell out of the box, and it could have been severely damaged, but thankfully everything is intact. So, thank God. So, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the box here, and I'll show you guys some of the cool things. Obviously, it's just a normal Walther's train line, which is where this guy came from. So, we already have one. As you can see, it's got the freight car features, locomotive features. As you can see, I've never actually read this. But, on the back here, you can see everything they've made. We got a station, we got a log house, the Great Northern Boxcar, a fire car, a Chicago Northwestern engine that has never existed. Because as far as I'm concerned, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't remember the C&W ever putting their logo right there and their numbers right there. The numbers were there and the logo was there. So that's okay. We got a C&W caboose, a original Union Pacific boxcar, a CSX Stealth caboose, a CSX engine, some type of maintenance of way, and of course, the Amtrak 500 series. And of course, as we've already explained, those are Walther's train lines B40 8Ws, which is part of the family of the Dash 8s. As you can see, Trainline is a complete line of ready-to-run for locomotives, freight cars, structures, and accessories. And the only two boxes I've ever grabbed, and they always have the same design on the back, which is this. So, maybe it's like a collect-em-all type thing, but the cool thing is that this came with it. This would have been in the box originally. As you can see, Trainline GE 840B maintenance instructions. And sure enough, it shows the plow. Glue the plow to the end of the cab, centering, so it's supposed to look like that. As you can see, we did that one with the Santa Fe. It shows you where to remove the screws and where to oil. As you can see, oil here, 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 and here. And then on the back, it shows you here, do not have to take off the body of the shell for greasing. And then it shows you where you have to grease, right in there. And then Walther's Mainline, K. Walther's Inc., 560, Milwaukee. The Milwaukee Road, 1996, printed in China. That we did not get with this guy. And of course, there is warranty information. Milwaukee. For spare part requests. So, that's very cool. So, unfortunately, I have already put the engine on the layout. And if you look at this guy on the underneath, you can see how beautifully clean those wheels are. Okay. And then we're going to pick up the Amtrak engine. And you will notice how dirty those are. So unfortunately those need to be cleaned, and I don't know how to do it. thankfully, today is Saturday, the 6th, and Durley is coming here tomorrow to work on the layout, so I'm going to show him that, and hopefully he can, I know he can do it, I don't know how. So we're going to set the CSX engine off to the side. Yeet, I'm kidding. We're going to go in the other room, and we're going to take a closer look to see if there's any comparisons, which there should be because they're the exact same, and we're also going to get a closer look at the Amtrak 510. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Okay, guys, we are back in the other room, and one quick note is it seems Walthers really likes their Amtrak units, because as you can see on this turntable that we have not assembled, you can see Amtrak 500 sitting there in the diesel shop, in the roundhouse, or yeah, that'd be the roundhouse, possibly getting worked on or waiting to be used. We got that same thing that we saw in the other room, looks like it's Burlington Northern, and then you have
the Milwaukee Road.
Sorry about that, man, my throat today, I swear. But we're gonna set that right there for now. So it obviously seems like Walthers really is proud of their Amtrak 500 series, which they should be because Amtrak still has every single one of their 500 units. So we're going to put the Santa Fe right there. We're going to spin this guy around. And we're going to take a look at some of the, I know I said similarities, but they're going to be similar. We're going to take a better look at Amtrak 510. So we're going to set the Santa Fe engine at an angle. We're going to pick up the 510 here. Obviously, this is a lot different to the 510 you guys are used to. Iowa Interstate 510, of course. One quick thing I want to note is the trucks are painted all black this time instead of like the Santa Fe. They're all silver. And this part that I'm holding right here, the fuel tank, is complete metal, which makes for pretty good weight to keep it down on the tracks. As you can see, I'm pretty sure this is Amtrak's, oh dear God, phase, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure this is what people called the Pepsi can. I personally have never seen any pictures online of this on a Dash 8. Yes, I know, I forgot I put that one image in the community tab, but most people don't even know I posted it there, so... Anyway, sorry, I know I've seen on the Dash 8, whoopsie daisy. But I gotta say, this is just the best, man. Amtrak P30s or P42s ain't got shit compared to the Dash 8 right now. As you can see right there, it's got that beautiful, nice, simple Amtrak logo. Not their normal one they have today. And then on the back, you got the blacked out number boards, the reverse light, no ditch lights. And you have the Amtrak once again. And on the top here, you can see that I have no idea what the hell that is. And obviously the exhaust. So, like I said, unfortunately, I did put it on the layout, and as of right now, it doesn't really do anything. That could be... sorry about that. Don't know what happened. So like I said again, I did put this layout on the... Alright, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. So like I said, I did put this engine on the layout, and for some reason it just does not want to move. Even though I could probably follow the instruction manual to see how to get those off. I've seen Durley clean those wheels before, but that's his thing. Like, he's the maintainer. I'm just the guy that buys and reviews everything. So, unfortunately, this is the best you're going to get out of me. I will glue the plow on and show you guys that. But now that we've took a fairly decent look at the Amtrak, even though we've already done this before, we're going to pick up the BNSF. So, keep in mind, this is the exact same thing. This is a B48W in the BNSF Santa Fe war bonnet, now fake bonnet, as you can see. On the nose, Santa Fe. On the long hood, BNSF. That's what you call a fake bonnet. Because when it's leading or it's trailing with its nose out, you're like, oh my god, it's a Santa Fe war bonnet. Nope, get blue balls. One quick thing I do want to note is the fact the fuel tank is still full metal, but for some reason this one is way bigger than the passenger service. I don't know why. They're literally the exact same thing. I mean, there's no doubt about it, but for some reason the fuel tank is a lot bigger than the one on the Amtrak. So that's one quick thing to note. And another thing is, never mind. I just trying to take quick glances between these two. So obviously the war bonnet or fake bonnet paint scheme works very well on these engines as well. Rest in Pepperoni's Santa Fe, of course. Thankfully, there's still a bunch of war bonnets and fake bonnets running around, including BNSF 554, the only war bonnet I've ever seen in my life. Thanks to BNSF and LTEX, I was given the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see a original Santa Fe war bonnet before they were completely phased out, and I would have never had the chance to see it. So, as you can see, not much difference here. You got the Walthers there, of course, made in China. Oh, knuckles. So yeah, pretty similar. Like I said, it's just the fuel tank. I don't know why that is. Kind of weird, but kind of cool. This one I can't remember if it runs or not. I might be able to put it on the layout real quick. I'll off camera while I'm grabbing the supplies for the plow and the glue. I will put this on the layout, and if it works, I will try and put the Amtrak on it. The Amtrak on it, and we'll do a little power move. But anyway, give me one quick moment, and I'm going to go get the proper materials and tools to put that plow on the nose of this engine. Oh my god, sorry. So I got the glue, I got the plow all set and ready to go. Real quick, I just want to put the plow onto the locomotive because, out of curiosity, I just want to know what it'll look like. So if it stays right there, yeah, that looks pretty good. I also wanted to show you guys this F40PH. This is how you get the cool kids in school to like you. You just turn into an F40PH. But one of the more cooler engines that Amtrak has ever had are the F40s. Unfortunately, I don't know if they have Unfortunately, I don't know if they have any in active service as of 2024. If they do, let me know. I'll go find one, I swear to God. And if they don't, that's honestly very sad, because these are probably one of my more favorite engines of the passenger locomotives, because it's just the sleek design. That's another reason why I like the F, A, and B units, because they're so just sleek, it just works. So, really quick, I got the glue. And really quick, we're just gonna put some glue right in there. Make sure it doesn't get on me. That's always the stressful part. I'm just gonna leave it right there for about, I don't know, 10, 20 minutes. Nope. Nope. Man, the coupler does not want to cooperate. Strange. Okay. Oh. You usually don't want to drop that. How do you even... Oh. Yeah, I guess that works. Yeah, that knuckle is a very big issue in this whole process. It just doesn't want to cooperate. It's like, yeah, no, you're not gonna do that. Very strange. I guess we'll just have to get rid of it at some point. So, we're gonna let that dry really quick, but yeah, we got this up at the lovely land of Princeton, Illinois, at one of our very first train shows we ever went to. It was $5. The reason why it was $5 is because it was untested, and yes, there was a motor and everything with it at one point in its very sad F40 life. But unfortunately, despite Durley's best attempts, every time he went to get close to fixing it, another thing broke, and unfortunately we need to find basically the exact same thing that was in all of that, and hopefully we can get that to work, because there's something that seriously broke in the main components for the original motor and everything. So unfortunately we just have to find an engine, maybe even the exact same one, and if we can find the exact same one, I don't know what's going to become of this. And if not, the motor and the interior and all the key components that make that locomotive move are fortunately very, very common. So we are just hoping to find another engine that hopefully has all the same stuff and it's not broke. I'm gonna just assume it's good to flip this thing back over. Coupler won't be an issue. Obviously we can't keep that forever, and it doesn't really run in the first place. So, win-win. But, fortunately, the fake bonnet does run. Unfortunately, the couplers are not the same. Therefore, they can't move each other. So, that's unfortunate. And the reason why that's unfortunate is because that means this is going to have to be the end of the video, because there's not really much I can do. You guys will be seeing more of this locomotive tomorrow when me and Durley are working on it. I'll be sure to make a video about it and see how it goes, but I have very good confidence in our efforts. I think we'll get this thing back to working order. I mean, look at it. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. We got to get this thing back to working order. I don't know if I told you guys. Yeah, I did. The Chicago Northwestern -9 will be here soon as well. So be on the lookout and be ready for that, because that's going to be a whole video. Unfortunately, that one might need a little bit of work done to it too, but that's okay. What engine doesn't? Some of them just need some TLC. So, with all that being said, thank you guys for coming in and joining me on the adventure of another $100 that I have spent on an engine. But, I mean, come on. I know everyone in this room would spend, it wasn't even $170. You would spend $70 on that thing. Come on now. So, with all that being said,
the Milwaukee Road